was like next week that you called me, or a couple of days?
It was a couple of days, yeah.
Days later that you called me. It was like, oh,
my
I won the next
17th
one.
submittal. Yeah.
I was like, oh, see, everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. That's awesome. Okay. Well, speaking of that, what were you guys say for people out there with your roadblocks or things that you were like had to overcome, and how did you overcome them when it comes to government contracting? Yeah.
I feel like the roadblock for me was mindset because I never saw it done. I mean, obviously, I needed the assistance to help me, so I put a lot of my trust in my mentor, you.
Hey.
And because of that, it was scary to think like, oh my God, like what if I actually do win? How am I going to fulfill it? Am I going to need money up front? Like, what if I have a bad subcontractor? What if the government doesn't like my All of those thoughts kind of went into me. And then instead I was focusing more on that instead of actually, hey, being positive and everything's fine. Like this is why you have a mentor. Like any question I threw at you and you kind of just calm me down and it was just like, you're good. You're good. I got you. Like you're good.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, wow. My roadblock initially was starting a new business in a completely new industry. And learning that as I also figure out government contracting. Because after my first win, it was months before I won something else.
Talk about that, because a lot of people, well, in our program, assuming you know, they go out, they win that first contract on their first 5 proposals.
Right.
And they're like, now a month later, 2 months later, they're like, I haven't won. Like, what's going on?
Right.
So that kind of happened to you.
It did. It took another 4 months.
4 months after the first win.
After the first win.
Wow.
To win another contract. But I was submitting.
You were.
The entire time.
Stay consistent.
Because this was my business. And I was very serious about building and moving forward no matter what was in the way. So, but that was probably one of the biggest obstacles initially. Because it was like, okay, I'm not winning.
Yeah.
Am I doing something wrong? Am I...
Right.
But as I started getting feedback from contracting officers and realizing that my prices weren't that far off, I'm submitting, or maybe I did not sign an amendment or something like that. It just helped me grow into a better